Live. Are we live?
We are live, yes. Hello and welcome to sort of the Bicky podcast, but we're changing roles here. As you've seen from the last two pods, we've got a lockdown tournament going on, and I take up the role of media man, which means I interview the managers, I get some reactions, I fish for some comments, and yeah, we just have a bit of fun with it, really. So this is our first little try at a live interview. Normally I send a video into our Facebook group chat, and then whoever I'm interviewing sends a video back, and it's hard to get that live questioning going on because you ask like set questions and then you get set answers. Sometimes I want to ask more questions to their answers, and I can't do that all the time. So this is a new way, and I can have a go at doing that. We are here with our very qualified CEO,
Join.
joint CEO this time. Normally, you've done it on your own for the last four tournaments. So what is it like sharing the role? That can sometimes be hard when you're running a business, you know, to co-own a business. What's it been like sharing that role?
Well, it's been really good so far, to be fair. Lucas has chipped in with some decent ideas. It was his idea to do the pod in the picking. It's nice to bounce off somebody.
Yeah.
And also, he did a cracking job the other day. I think somebody put something in the chat and I went there and he's straight on it. Good answer. So, yeah, it's been really good. Obviously, the workload is about to increase. I've done the fixtures. Still not sure how the stats and stuff are going to go, but we'll see if the 50-50 still pays out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He keeps up his 50%.
So I hear the fixtures are out.
Yeah.
Can we get a little media scoop, a little teaser for the media of maybe the first fixture that's going to be going ahead, or are we keeping that under wraps? Well, we're going straight for it.
Well, I'll get it up. I can tell you. I can tell you what's in my draft.
Nice.
Obviously, stuff is going to change. Everybody's schedules are a little bit different.
Yeah.
But let me ask you something, Mr. Interviewer.
Yes.
What are you doing at 7:00 on Thursday?
As in tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
I will be here at home, free as a bird.
Okay, well in that case, you'll be kicking off playing Mr. Lucas.
Oh, that is exciting. That's my managerial head. I got to keep my interview head on. But I shall let my other personality know that I am kicking off first.
You will be flying to Belgium.
That's exciting.
7:00.
That is
tomorrow
exciting.
Night.
Hopefully I can... Actually, no, Jamie's pre-recorded my interview, did it last night, so he can't ask me a live question on that. But anyway, we progress. Or we digress even.
Digress.
So thank you for doing those fixtures. Did Lucas have much of a part in the fixtures, or was that your little baby?
I put them together initially. Used a randomizer to do it all, and then I just put them in times. And then I got Lucas to look over them. He found a few mistakes which we sorted out, and that's something that I've been grateful for, because often I've been putting out materials in the last tournaments and there's been a little mistake where I rushed it, and it's not, the finished article hasn't gone out to the boys. At least now I know that a decent article will go out towards the boys.
I'm excited for the fixture announcement. So moving away from the CEO responsibilities, obviously as well as CEO, you are a manager. You won the battle for PSV against probably, at least my favourite matchup of yours is Sam, my favourite rival of yours. I always love a Sam Chug battle. How did it feel to win that, and what are the players think? What do the players think that they've got you and not Sam?
Well, it did feel good, and I knew it'd be in for him. Me and Sam were on the phone a few days before, and we both sort of said that we were interested in PSV. So I planned my argument to sort of go against Sam. I was ready for him, and I'm glad I managed to convince the rest of the boys to go with me on that one. And so so far the players have been happy. I've come in. They obviously saw me. A few of the boys that have worked with Sam before, they saw me. They tear them apart in the quarterfinals of that tournament. They know my record, but I've been open and honest with them, and I think they respect that, and I think it's going to be a good partnership moving forward between me and them.
Has there been any pre-season fixtures against fellow managers? Yeah.
There's been one against a fellow manager, and there's been one against Wolves. There's been one against Fenerbahce, and there's been one against Lyon.
So you've sort of been playing against like similar quality opposition.
Yeah, we just beat Wolves 6-0.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
So quality result there. And then we had our pre-season against Mr. Jimmy Salzburg, and it was a tough game. For those that don't know, I've always really struggled against Jamie.
Yeah.
And there's been a lot of very big defeats. I've never beaten him. I never even drew. But we had our pre-season friendly. I went 3-0 up in the first half. And then I changed formation pre-season, brought in a few different players. He brought it back to 3-3.
Oh, God.
So, it was a hard one to take, but I think we can both learn a lot from it. I think I know now my best formation, my best team. Where I was starting with a good team and then bringing weaker players on later on in the match, he was doing the opposite. He started with a worse team and then brought his first team on towards the end. So it was a good run out for the boys, good for fitness.
So talking of the boys, then, any players that you've taken a shine to, that you've got on board, that you've buddied up with and got them on your side?
Yeah, well, I think I know my first 11. Goalkeepers is a bit of a. They're both very good goalkeepers. So it's going to be interesting, and we might have to rotate, sort of work out who's who. But Gertz has been a massive help. We both come into the club at a similar time, and he's obviously got a lot of experience, won World Cups. So he's done great. It's a very young team, I'll be honest with you. So they do, as a young manager, they still look up to me because there's a lot of 19, 20-year-olds in there.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for a lot of star performances from my two strikers. Zahavi, don't know if you know him actually. He's Israeli.
I've not heard of him. I can't say that now. Yeah,
he's an Israeli brother, Zahavi.
Nice.
And Malen, good young talent in the Netherlands, and I'm going to be leaning on him a lot this tournament.
So would you say that your strikers are your hidden gems, or are they already star players in that squad? Are there other
star players? I think other managers will know that they'll start. They're not hidden, but they are gems nonetheless.
So obviously, similar to me, we like a ridiculously tall 16-year-old striker or some 45-year-old centre back playing at the back. So have you got any special players like that are just going to come in and excite everything and make it all?
Well, as you know, I do love that, but I haven't got any.
Really? Oh.
And I do think that could be a good thing for me.
Yeah.
Maybe the fact that I'm not bringing on a 40-pace 6'9" striker that is a fridge, and actually bringing on some good players might help me a little bit.
Yeah.
It'd still be nice to have one for the memories, but we don't have any, unfortunately.
That is a shame. I'd have loved to have seen it, but I do think it will be good for you. Help you focus more.
I got something else in the locker that is going to sort of bring my excitement.
Okay, are we keeping that under wraps for now?
I don't mind saying,
because
I think it could make other managers a little bit nervous.
Let's hear
There are a lot of players on my team with a long throw-in trait.
I like that.
There's going to be balls into the box on the halfway line, I think.
I cannot wait to see that, and I do hope you score a goal from a long throw-in, of course.
Yeah, we're going for the Stoke technique.
So expectations then, as during my assistant's interview, he one of his I asked anyone applying for the role to ask a sort of fishing style question, and his to you was obviously, you play FIFA a lot, but you haven't really gone far in these tournaments. So what are your expectations for this one?
Um, I'm not gonna set a ridiculous expectation. Like I want to go out and win it, but I would like to. I would like to get through the semi to the final. It is a young team, but get them some experience in the final, and I think that'll be good for them.
Who are you going to meet there?
Cool. Jamie's always a threat. I think yourself and Lucas are really going to come through this tournament because they seem to have opened the door of crossing a little bit on FIFA 21.
Yeah.
And I know you both love a cross, so I know you're both going to be dangerous.
Yeah.
I'm not too convinced by Sam's Tournie team. I think he still made a bit of a panic choice. He's looked at heading, I think, and got excited by heading, but he ain't got a lot else. So I'm not too convinced by that team, to be honest. Of course, he'll still do well, but I don't think we're going to see a winning Sam. And God knows what to expect from Ryan.
Yeah.
I've had a look at that team, and it's awful. But I don't think that stopped Ryan. I don't think he cares. I think he's got this ability of working with what he's got and doing well with it.
Yeah, and even as a media team, we cannot work Ryan out. We don't know about him. There's just nothing.
No.
So obviously the final question, as we've asked all the managers so far, what is your idea of a perfect holiday?
Well, I think I've been influenced lately during lockdown because I've been watching a lot of Below Deck.
Okay.
Have you seen it?
I've heard of it. I've not seen it though.
Oh, it's fantastic! It is. So you get these like $1 million like CEOs of companies and just loads of rich people chartering a yacht for 3 days.
Yeah.
Going around the Caribbean or the Mediterranean. And yeah, I love it. And I've been watching the Mediterranean version lately, and I wouldn't mind chartering a yacht for about a week and just cruising around the Med, going to all the little hotspots that nobody really knows about.
I like that.
Yeah, I'd be well up for that.
Are you
take all the boys with me as well?
Yeah, so you're someone that takes your work with you, or?
No, we won't take work, but I'll bring the boys. You don't even have to talk football. Put the ball away.
I like that. Just shut it all away. Focus on the holiday.
Yeah,
relax,
good time.
Unwind. Yeah, I like that. Thank you very much. I shall get this posted as soon as possible.
Yeah,
it's been quite exciting actually to have that bounce back. I'll give everyone at least one interview through this sort of way of doing it.
I've got to get back to training.
Yeah, fair. Training with the boys. Tell us about that. You're training with the Welsh rugby team.
Yeah, me and the PSP boys. We've come down to Wales to train with the team. We've got some pace, but we haven't got a lot of strength. Give them a bit of a beef up.
Yeah.
So we've been with the Welsh team. English team wouldn't have us because lockdown and all that.
Yeah, fair.
So we're in Wales.
I like that. That's using other sports to improve your own sport. That's very modern coaching. I like that.
Yeah.
I wish you all the best in the tournament. I wish you all the best as CEO, and thank you for being here.
Thank you. Bye.